chat, Amoeba gets. And today I'm starting a live stream of Mass Effect 2. So I'm gonna go share the link a bit and we will get started. This is also a surprise stream. Shh, don't tell anybody. Shh, no, actually tell everybody. It's kind of hot in my room, so yeah. There we go. Contact everyone. Alright then. Hold on, I'm sending link up, pay attention in a bit. Permission. No, right here. No, but the promotion. Okay. There we go. Go in here. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so importing Speranza. Sorry if you hear some nostril noises, that's from me. My allergies was flaring up right before the stream's like. I don't wanna. Off, cause yeah, okay. Actually, I want to do veteran. I think I could do veteran. Speranza, rank, military specialist, adept. Yeah, Paragon, okay. Rex has survived. Ashley was killed. Based on vote. Council survived. The innocents on council. And now here we are. I need to re-edit the face of Speranza because I kind of messed it up. I went with default and I meant to customize it. Which we'll be able to do that later.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Yeah, Marina.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
Still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
I know, right?
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth? We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still
I tried
out
playing
there.
Mass Effect 3, but with a clean slate. But as soon as I got to the Krogan part, I was like, nah, I can't do it if I
even after everything humanity has accomplished.
Spoilers.
But Shepard.
Should I worry about spoilers though?
She's a hero.
I mean, this game's been, this series been out for more than a decade. Should I really worry about spoilers?
If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I have to put up a poll on Twitter something about if you guys want me to stay romancing Liara, which I have never done 3 games straight, Or do you want me to go romancing Miranda or somebody else? I know she is.
FTL drives. Emissions.
It's because of them assets.
Board is green. We are running.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
Well, it's not the gift that we...
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
It's hostile then.
Cruiser is changing
Assume
course.
hostilities.
Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
I thought it would be the above Miranda, guess not.
Multiple hull
Yeah,
breaches.
boom.
Weapons offline. Somebody
Boom,
get that
Blaze,
fire
boom,
up.
I'm gonna boom you up. Boom you more than Radio Rex. Oh, I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Here we are.
Shepard!
Hey,
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
there will be.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on.
Hopefully.
Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
We gotta go.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
Looks like Tron outfits, I think.
I need you to get the crew
Yeah, kind
onto
of
the
does.
evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Shepard. Liara, go. Now.
Go, romance, go. Well, since you guys are here, do you want me? Tron Neo, yeah. Well, since you guys are here,
Everybody in.
do you think
Go,
I should
go,
romance
go.
somebody new and piss off Liara in this game and the DLC, which would also maybe piss her off in Mass Effect 3, or just stick with Liara? Because I never actually cheated on somebody in Mass Effect. I always stay loyal. I think I didn't. Piss her off. But she becomes a badass later on and becomes a chaperone because she's so powerful. But I guess.
This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy!
Yeah.
Come on, baby, hold together.
The unknown enemy is Rex. Oh. Wait, why am I complaining if I asked? I don't know. I'm weird. Chairs. Those look like hard chairs. Ah, look, a shade generator. Probably bad shit.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy! I can still save her!
No, she's totaled.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change.
Have you not seen the Are you not aware of the damages?
Yeah, okay.
She is lost. She is fucked.
Around for another attack!
Now she's extra fucked. Boom. That's nice.
Watch the arm!
Yeah, we know a bunch of scroll extensions, but get an escape pod. Save yourself, Joker! Oh, Oh, we're looking here. Oh, two ruptures, three of them. Oh, we just lost over here. And we're entering into the atmosphere. We died, guys. GG. It was nice. It was nice while it lasted. I'm joking. Don't leave. The game just started. Start over. And you'll see why. Would you like to see a comic, guys? Do you want me to play the comic? Well, just skip it. I'll wait a little bit. Want to see the comic or no? Okay. That's all you have to say. Oops, sorry.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine.
This may take a
Haven't done
while.
anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make. The paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy.
This is
Captain
Speranza.
Anderson's new ship when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. Hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, He told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest and nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty.
So dirty, so filthy.
That Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, and disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre.
Yeah, I do like the artwork of these comics. They're pretty nice.
Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant.
Ooh.
And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species, Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon
embrace
had given
eternity,
me.
Blaze.
Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently, she felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Saren had taken her to Noveria, where he'd enslaved the queen of a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word.
Now we
She
got
left and
space
took her army of
bugs.
drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer.
I am
We soon
surprised
learned
that
it
they
was
literally
more
skipped
than a
every
base
other
of
place.
operations. It was a breeding ground.
And they skipped
Saren was
Theros
breeding an army of Krogan. He found a
and
cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the
Noveria.
galaxy. But the Krogan
Oh, no, that
Saren
is
was breeding their
Noveria,
slaves.
sorry.
Mindless
I think they
beasts
don't
that
go over.
obeyed
I don't
Saren's
think they
will.
go over Theros in this
I had to
one.
destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed,
Maybe.
violently.
Yes,
Rex
he's a
wanted the
bad Krogan.
genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down.
Bet I saved him.
Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan.
You were so
He was
close,
already in
man.
communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead.
The man.
And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it.
Boom.
Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought.
Now, Rex.
I stalled
No,
him to make
it's
time for my team.
WREX.
And in
Not
talking to
REX,
him,
it's
I
WREX.
realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself.
Yeah,
Or
that
believing
was
the
so
lies
BS.
Sovereign was telling
mean.
him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but it wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose. And I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. But Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Ash's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we put our feelings aside for the sake of the mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other. And it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died like every species before them, but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He'd caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him.
I take the phone call.
As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless.
Heck
It
yeah.
took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense.
Yeah.
While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The
Yeah, it was
Reapers were
pretty
still
hollow.
out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left to me to decide.
Yeah, Samurai's on, yay.
On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, A career soldier. Tough but fair. But a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them.
Time is gonna end
find a
soon.
way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Alright, there you go. Now we're in here.
Commander
Got some
Shepard
girls.
has been recovered. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Comic's over, by the way. Did you? Here we go. Alright, here we go. Custom appearance. Okay. There you go. Okay. Alright, face destruction. Okay, head. Hold on. I'm getting like attacked with these. Eyes, eye shape. Ask color. Where is black? Ah, there it is. It's black. Good job. Mouth is mouth, I think it's okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Nose. Maybe. Yeah, that's sticking out. Okay. Here. It's the hair and haircut. Ah! No. Yeah, that was better. Pick up. They're like purple. Yeah, it's more like pink. Yeah, that do. Confirm. We are gonna be sniping. Ammo trading crypto. Supposed okay, so which ones do I want? Shredder ammo, warp ammo, inferior flashbang, shredder neuroshock, reef, gas shaker fortification. I never tried fortification before. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go. Alright.
Something's wrong. She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings.
Good.
Oh my god, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
The fuck you
Damn
got?
it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard,
What?
don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Dear Miranda-san.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack.
But I wanna sleep.
Your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Okay.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay.
Hold on, I'll be back. Oops.
Look out!
I don't know what that is. Ow. Ooh, ow, shit.
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Fortification. I think I chose the wrong power up. Because I don't have I got shields and health.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position.
Yes.
Warning, hostile forces.
No.
Threat neutralization initiated.
Right there.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
What's over here? Just another thermal clip. Went dead. Oh, yeah, oh.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
I think I fucked. Oop.
Here come the mechs. Use the
Oh. I cut off the little dynamic class.
Take the elevator down one floor.
Me cause fire.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got mechs closing in on my position.
Oh yeah, I guess go through here then.
Progress is
What are you
slow,
doing,
but
dog?
subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Log update.
Yeah, excuse me.
Astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
No idea where this move get the money. Nothing about it.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen.
Probably tunnelizes it.
Might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Charge him up! Get over here. Shut. What the hell?
Hostiles detected.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
No, he's
Sorry.
literally the worst
Forgot this is
character
all
in the
meeting right now.
franchise,
I'm
sadly.
Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible, unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
To your
Whatever.
station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff. On target.
I mean, this type of good stuff. Yes, in my way.
They're falling back. Ready to
They
get
sure
the hell
are,
off this
Sam.
station?
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting. At us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Yeah.
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
I want
They
to
were
find
my
them.
team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Not with that attitude.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
Yeah, what about
What's
you?
your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this.
Yeah.
Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
What's the quickest
Alright,
way
let's
to
go.
those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Who's
I
that?
remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
I gotta get that ammo? Thank you for the ammo. Oh, there's him right there. Yeah, whatever.
Damn it, Wilson. We're crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can. Oh God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Now what's gonna let him suffer?
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. version. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Alright, now we save him.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Oh, I have it.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance?
Yeah.
You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I didn't get my
You're all
trust.
strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Yeah, man.
Where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Only a few,
clear a path to the shuttles.
Mechs don't know when to...
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back.
Yeah, literal.
Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
I don't care what they did or
Oh,
what you say. I'm
forgot
not
the
working
last
with
one.
terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss, but after we've saved our butts.
We've been spotted.
Well. There we go. What? Look at that. Hey, ha.
Come on over.
Excuse me.
That is how it goes. Okay, so yeah, I do take this damage. I thought it was just for armor, but that's for shield as well. Okay.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable.
Alright then. Now I go this way. And open the door.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
I thought he was redline.
I had a
do that
feeling
one.
Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Yeah, I'll do the investigate stuff for you guys.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director,
Right
aren't
with
you?
the mix.
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does
Why?
Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Alright, let's
I've
go.
had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
LeMayo. She right. Just blow up the station, babe. I wonder how expensive the station was.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
Yeah.
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted, and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Yep.
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died in a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren.
Yeah.
She died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
He probably will.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Yeah, I gotta run and keep with that.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Okay, armor. I won't put it on just yet. That's the other thing I got is the hat. Purple, where's purple? Is it like black? It looks dark green. Was that black? I'll just go with red. Paragon. What do I want to do? Guess that. I'll put on the max later. Go to shield, meet this me.
Commander Shepard.
This is man.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
But do we know?
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think.
Yeah.
That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Not bad.
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
Yeah.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If this is a threat against humanity...
Oh, no, wrong one.
Blaming the abductions on mercs and
why
pirates is
me?
easier.
We're not.
And
Dang it.
nobody. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity.
We're not. I keep
If
selecting the wrong one.
If we
Blah.
wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Am I supposed to trust them?
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
And there we go. Experience. Investigate colony. Investigate the missing colonists all. Freedom's Progress. Yeah, now I got that equipped. Feel for me. Oh, there's people over here. Two renegade, because they did one, and then we got two big guys.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I do appreciate
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Like
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
It will. Or maybe not. We're picking. Cut mission.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Okay, jeez, man.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
As long as we don't get into a relationship, yes.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
How about
you
you
served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Alright, bye.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I got all my guns, and I'm actually going to save it here. After we touch down.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
Yeah.
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Yeah.
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. We've got no target to go after.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
We are here, okay. Yes. So, I got my shuriken, I got me snipe, and I got me pistol. So, I'm gonna do it for... I'm gonna level up. I mean... I need tactical cloak 2, I need incinerate 2, and then... Yeah, I am gonna level up my thingy. Yeah, there we go. Up everybody's HP. So I'm gonna end it here. I'll see you guys next time where we explore Freedom's Progress. Yay. Also like, subscribe.